Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 16th of February 1978, and the title is Be One Who Has a Right to the World and also a right to respect from everyone. Today, Bapdada was seeing something special through the children's eyes and the lines on their forehead. Do you know what that was? It is that which you tell others as part of Father's introduction about what you are attaining from the Father for 21 births. You issue this challenge, don't you? You receive the attainment of being ever healthy, wealthy, and happy for 21 births on the basis of the attainments you receive at this time. Today, Bapdada was seeing the line of attainment of each child through their forehead and their eyes. According to the challenge you have issued, how much have you put into practice the word constantly? In your challenge, you haven't just said healthy and wealthy, but you said ever healthy and wealthy. The present comes first, and then the future is based on the present. Today, Bapdada was underlying the word constantly and seeing the result. What would the result be? Are these words of the present or of the future? Do you need such a stage for service at the present time or sometime in the future? You easily achieve success by using your body, mind, and wealth, and your thoughts, words, and deeds for every type of service simultaneously. Do you experience such a stage? When you become sick because of the influence of climate, environment, or your diet, your state of mind is also affected. Instead of being ever healthy, you become diseased. However, one who is ever healthy remains safe because of being knowledgeable in all these aspects. Similarly, one who is ever wealthy will constantly be full of the treasures of all powers, all virtues, and complete knowledge. Such a soul would never use words or create thoughts which show poverty in terms of the powers, saying, "What can I do? How can I do this? I wish to do this, but am unable to do it." He would constantly experience being an image of fullness. All other poor souls, seeing one who is full while being under the canopy of fullness, would experience being with zeal and enthusiasm. Similarly, one who is ever happy is always happy, even if there is a situation causing waves of great sorrow, or a situation without any enjoyment, or if there is a situation where there is the experience of a lack of attainment. Such souls will remain happy even in these circumstances. With the sparkle of their happiness, they will transform the atmosphere of sorrow and unhappiness, just as the sun transforms darkness. To bring light where there is darkness, to bring peace where there is peacelessness, and to bring the sparkle of happiness in a dry, mournful atmosphere means to be ever happy. Such service is needed at this time, not in the future. Today, Bapdada was seeing whether each one's line of attainment was constant and clear. People see their lifelines through their hands, whether they have a long life free from illness. Bap Dada was also seeing the lines. Have you had all three attainments constantly from the moment of birth? Or have those lines been broken from time to time? Have they been broken for a long period or for a short time? As a result, Bap Dada saw that there was a great deal lacking in the constancy and clarity of the lines. There are very few whose lines were unbroken, and even these unbroken lines were not clear. They were almost invisible. However, past is past. According to the present time, while playing the hero or heroine part on the world stage, your attainments should constantly and clearly be visible through your forehead and your eyes. You can only play the part of a world benefactor on the basis of these three attainments. Today, all souls need these three attainments. Let those souls who lack these attainments experience these attainments and accept your challenge. Sorrowful, peaceless souls, diseased, and weak souls are very thirsty for 1 second's attainment of just one drop. They will have the courage, zeal, and enthusiasm to know how to lead a human life when they see your fortune of happiness and your constantly smiling face. At present, while living, they are sitting on the pyre of hopelessness. Enable such souls to die alive. Give them donation of a new life. That is, make them full of these three attainments. Always be conscious of all three attainments as your birthright. Doubly underline all three for imbibing practically. Become those who create an impact on others. Do not be influenced by nature, the atmosphere, or the circumstances. Just as a lotus is not influenced by the water or the dirt around it. This happens all the time. At least this much should happen. No one has become this yet. Do not be influenced by these words. Even if no one else has yet become this, it doesn't matter. You can become this and show everyone. Just as you have the pure thoughts of claiming the number one position and becoming the world emperor, so too become number one at the present time as well. I will follow the Father and become the number one example. Keep this aim. Continue to imbibe the qualifications of the aim. Have the determined thought to be the first one in this. Do not look at others in this. Simply look at the self and see the Father. Only then would it be said that your practice is the same as the challenge you issued. Acha, Baba has spoken a great deal and you have also heard a great deal. This time, Bap Dada has not come just to speak to you, but also to see, and he's relating what he has seen. Baba knows that whoever is to become this is amongst these souls. You are the ones with all rights, but still, Baba reminds you time and again, Acha, to souls who have a right to the fortune of the kingdom of the world, to those who have all rights to the Father's powers, to those who have a right to receive respect from Maya and nature, to such most elevated souls, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and Namaste. Bapdada meeting Australian group. Are you serviceable? To be serviceable means that every thought, word, and deed are simultaneously used for service. You are the children of the Trimurti Father. So, all three types of service should take place simultaneously. You would receive instant fruit if you carried out all three types of service at the same time. So, are you serving in all three ways at the same time? Through your mind, you have to serve to enable souls to connect the yoga of their intellect with the Father. Through your words, you have to serve to give the Father's introduction, and through your deeds, you have to serve to make souls embodiments of divine virtues. So, all the main subjects of Gyan, yoga, and divine virtues should continue at the same time. If you are serving in such a powerful way at every second, then, as they say, a modora minute, so too, in 1 second, you can imprint souls with the stamp of dying alive. This is the form of the final service. Now, people say through words that this is very good, but they themselves do not become good. When you serve through thoughts, words, and deeds at the same time, people will not just say that this is very good, but will have the experience that I practically have to become this. So become serviceable in this way. This is known as the stage of being a bestower of blessings and a great donor. You have good zeal and enthusiasm for service. Baba is also happy to see the worthy children. Now you have to decorate yourself with even more divine virtues. While staying within the line of the code of conduct, you should pay attention to claim the title of being one who is the most elevated being through following the highest code of conduct. So, pay attention and adopt this throne and tilak. Do you constantly perform every action as an actor? Check. As a detached observer, whether you enacted your part accurately and whether it was a divine activity worthy of praise. Elevated actions are always praised. Act as an actor and then check as a detached observer whether it was an elevated or ordinary action. Your birth is alokik, and so your actions should also be alokik, not ordinary. You need to check your thoughts because thoughts are put into action. If you change your thoughts, then your actions will be elevated. In a practical way, you are the elevated souls throughout the kalpa. So, you need to check and change your thoughts. Transform the ordinary into something great. Acha, farewell message. Constantly continue to dance just as you are now dancing in happiness. Dance over any adverse situation that may arise. In the pictures, people have been portrayed dancing on a snake. This non-living image is your memorial. Whenever any adverse situation arises, remember this image and you will become those who dance on the snake of the adverse situation. This snake will garland you with the garland of success around your neck. Acha, blessing. May you be a Raj Rishi and control your mind by being aware of your occupation. At Amrit Vela and every now and then throughout the day, remember your position of being a Raj Rishi. Remain seated on the seat of a Raj Yogi. A Raj Yogi means a king who has controlling and ruling power. He is able to control his mind in 1 second. He never wastes his thoughts, words, or actions. If any of these are wasted against his wish, he would neither be called knowledgeful nor a king. Slogan: a true self-sovereign is one who rules the self. Om Shanti.